This time. In second place, the 70 of Christian Daniel Jr. ahead of Benyat Fernandez.
So it's going to be the Thai rider leading them into San Donato. How late can he break, though? He does lead them and everything as well. It was Ramadipra I was looking at, the number 32, the other Indonesian rider that we have in the club.
Number 7, side by side, not 8 abreast this time.
Through, but he's all squirrely on the brakes.
But he manages to hold the inside line there and get the drive.
It's going to be Christian Daniel leads him towards turn 1. Martinez goes wide in. Rider on track, but you've got to make some passes as Mike Yu goes onto the gravel there. Well, Morelli will certainly make a pass there.
Up the hill, so he's done a superb job there of holding the advantage in the lead over Benyat Fernandez on the numbers.
Cuts it through. Oh, Benyat Fernandez gets sandwiched.
Karpushin,
because he goes up the inside of him. He's alongside David Gonzalez, now yesterday's second place finisher.
And great to 7.
The big loser that last time around was actually Carter Thompson, the number 50, pushed back to 13th place now.
Karpushin, the Kurdistan rider, the 15-year-old was in there as well, so he's back in the... See the 45 of KJ Moynihan, the 18-year-old South African there at the back of that.
Now, Peter, that's just the nature of where we're at the moment with these, with the slipstreaming down the start and finish.
Hunt again.
This is absolutely cracking racing, this is. I mean, so many different names that we go to see.
Group, he's learning a lot, running a faster pace than I've seen him all season.
Brilliant, brilliant stuff from Monstrate.
And you saw that red tape lying on the ground there. That's very likely the tape that they...
I mean, we've not got like the titans that we had last year per se. You know, it was really just a year. And Yane, come on, that's the kind of improvement we like to see as well. As we look back towards the front, Dinesh
have on the radiator to keep the temperature up, but as it rises they have to pull it.
A long four-way fight between Uriarte, Carpe, Quiles and Peroni, and then like the likes of Morelli there overtakes Moundsy, another rider making big improvements for their second year, up through Arabiata too.
So the 85 of Mike Yu gets pushed back to 3rd place
in the end as well, but this year it's just all to play for now, despite Uriarte and Dinesh being up the week come. So it's Uriarte then, the series favourite coming into this year, who is leading the...
And it is Benyat Fernandez with the slightest advantage.
Someone had a big moment in the background there, Pete.
Yeah, absolutely superb. And let's hope this is the portent of the rest of the season, because this is incredible.
Wait, but not for long, as Benyat Fernandez tries to go up the inside, fails that time around. To running over the curbs. Sorry, that was a scary moment.
Right, it's Christian Daniel Jr. who has the advantage. Tinez, and you saw there the 13 of Hakim Danish, he's in the hunt there very much in 5th place, just ahead of Veda. Got your attention?
Yeah.
You probably got their attention as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, so Uriarte Argent, the Venezuelan, in 2nd place. Pratama.
Christian Daniel in 3rd there, lurking. That's where
in 2nd place, looking for the inside line on Fernandez. He can't do it. Mike Yu is there in 3rd.
He started on the grid. He would dearly love to come away with the win. He feels so good this weekend, as we saw in the... Christian Daniel in 4th. He's one of the only riders running a clear visor. You can really see the...
Look at that. No one has the slightest... No one's able to open up more than a 2 or 3 bike length.
Pre-show yesterday, but the problem is 16 other odd riders focus from his eyes at the moment. He's got Sullivan Mounty, but this is the best we've seen from the British rider Mounty.
Lead, and it doesn't last for more than a corner or 2.
Morelli's managed to make some progress now. He's up into 10th, trying to do exactly the same thing.
And as we discussed yesterday, nobody...
The number 4, really, really good job from him. That's the kind of progress you want to see from a rider in their second position, is the Argentinian. Consistently sort of the rider that seems to have the most pace in...
You know, showing any kind of advantage. They're still not lapping quite as quick as they did in qualifying. So
yeah.
And the fastest lap of the race went to Ramadipra, down in 10th place on the last lap.
And at the moment, but... time is running out. It's going to be 2 laps when they cross the line.
In theory, they can go quicker, but absolutely impossible so far for anyone to break away. So this bunch here is still going, you know, really quickly, but it has split up now. It is.
Oh, that was a huge moment between Moundsy and Benyat Fernandez.
Yeah, I saw Moundsy drift wide, and then he see if Uriarte can do it. He's a little bit further ahead of the 70 of Christian. There's only like 20 riders in the first group.
And tell you what, Mike Yu keeps looking.
Sort of yanked the bike back into line, and but unfortunately Benyat Fernandez was there. But they got away. Daniel Jr. He could hold the advantage, and he's very good at the end of the straight here. But they're picking up the slipstream. They're
Behind him, and now it's Sullivan Mounsey who's actually taken the lead as they run out from the final turn. And
go with it anyway. So the 54 now of Veda Pratama, yesterday's winner, takes the lead again. Out onto the. They're going to catch him. They've caught him already. He goes from first to where?
Down to start and finish straight.
Superb. A Brit in front at Rookies Cup, and we haven't said that for a while. But it is start and finish. There'll be just 2 laps remaining when they cross the stripe this time.
But it could be that
into the corner. He's got back to third, fourth place. Up the inside is the 4 of Sullivan Mounsey, the 18-year-old Englishman who has the advantages as they go across the line. But
time again, Peter. Pratama pulls the pin. Will he make it 2 of 2?
Fernandez,
he pushes it wide though, and it's going to be Mounsey who leads coming out of Sandonata then. But for how long?
Side. He's already lost it, I think. He could end up. Let's see how.
Here in Magello, he's decided the time is now. He's got the pace, getting out the way. Will Benyat Fernandez get him on the cutback? He does.
Side
squeeze
by
him
side.
out. Look at that, brilliant.
He ends up into the first corner. It's Brian Uriarte on 51. Butley and then Zen Mitani.
Of all this chaos as Mounsey switches to the inside. Then I thought his airbag had gone brilliant, but Sully gets it back straight again. Go on, Sully, have some of that. Go on, yes, there. That's what. Squeeze, dearie me. It was very, very close off in that collision with Benyat Fernandez. But it's Uriarte going into the lead. Wow! That was
move over.
Brutal, brutal but fair. Well done, Sully. That was in there, wasn't it? So Uriarte from Mitani then, and you've got Mount.
Good, isn't he, off the end of the track? But that's the first corner of the lap. He needs to be in front of the last.
As aggressive as it can get.
Too wide.
He goes wide, way wide. He's got to cut it back on that. He still managed to slot third. So well defended, Sully. Great job. Almost led over.
Corner.
Well, it looks to be then. It's Uriarte. Goes wide there. Goes wide, but does he cut it back on the inside? Oh, and then he's alongside Benyat Fernandez again.
And he's gone from first all the way back to
the line, but he still maintains that third position now.
Yeah, and he's not happy to sit there. He's having a.
Yes, but he only slots into third position. Where's Danish? Danish is in 6th place at the moment. Keep your eye.
6th place just in one corner there.
Oh, goodness me. Well, that was.
He must have got into look as the inside of Zen can't do it there. Brian Uriarte still has the advantage over the Jap.
On the 13, the series leader. He needs to be so clever in these final laps. He can't afford to.
The wrong gear or something coming into that left-handed. I don't think it was just, well, maybe just outbraked himself. But anyway, Japanese, then the Brit.
I think it was Mitani who went over the curbs last time around. Could keep losing big points to Uriarte, or the championship could be well back on.
And